Hey, hi, hello. Oh, I'm like echoing into this. Anyway, my name is Linnea, and this is a space where we are trying to become semi-self-sufficient, where we garden, we do sourdough, we do fun recipes, all while living in the suburbs. So, if that is something you're interested in, consider subscribing. If not, thanks for being here. And if you're not new here, welcome back. In my last video, I said I was going to make a video like this. And I think maybe I have one on my channel way back. I honestly, at this point in time, I can't remember what I've done and what I haven't done. But there are a lot of new people here. So I felt like making a intro to water bath canning video. Just showing the basic necessities that you need to safely water bath can. I think I've been canning now. I don't even know how long I've been canning now. A long time. So, we're just gonna dive right into it. I've just got the basic things, and so I'm gonna go through them with you. All right, let's just go. All right, so first thing you're gonna need, you can buy an actual water bath canning pot that comes with a rack and everything. But when I started canning, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to spend the money on it because I had this giant, you'll see my reflection, the camera reflection, 1810. I don't know what 1810 is, but it is giant. It is giant. And this thing will can quarts and pints. So I just decided to use this. But one thing, if you decide to use your own pot, one thing that is important is in the bottom, you want to keep some kind of grated thing. I don't know what you're gonna call it. A little shelf? I don't know. But that is to keep the cans, hold on. That's to keep these from sitting directly on the bottom of this. Yeah, that's loud. The bottom of this and doing that and potentially breaking. So you want something like this that can sit on the bottom. This came out of a fryer that my mom gave me. It fits in here perfectly, and so I just made do with what I have. So this is the first thing you're gonna need, giant pot. The second thing you're probably gonna need these. I do highly recommend, these are Ball branded. I had the ones that were plastic. They didn't have this little grip at the bottom. They were just like very basic, like tongs that you would use. And I felt like I was gonna drop my cans all the time. So I found these out there. I'm sure they're at Target, they're at Walmart. I think they're like 10 bucks. Highly worth it. It's gripped. I don't feel like I'm gonna drop things when I'm doing this. So highly recommend these. I like them a lot. The next thing you probably need is one of these funnels. This is also Ball branded. I think I bought it as a kit. It came with this. I think maybe it didn't come with these. It came with the cheaper ones. And it came with something else, but you're gonna need some sort of funnel to, do this with. Fits better in there if you do this. That's what you need. So highly recommend this. You can use a metal one too. You can use a metal one. This one, just like I said, just came with the kit. All right, the next thing you're gonna need, obviously, jars. You're gonna need the jars. This is a personal preference. You all can do whatever you want. You can use whatever you can't use whatever you want. Safely, you can't use whatever you want. But personally, I like Ball branded jars and Kerr branded jars. I have used off-brand jars in the past, and I have had several of them break. And I have never once had a Ball or a Kerr break. So, with that being said, I recommend you using these. And again, once you buy them, once you have them, you have them forever. You can just keep reusing them. So they're worth the investment, especially when you're canning and you pull something out and then it busts. You're not using the right brand, and then that's ruined. So I just recommend this. Another thing that I recommend, again, this is where you can use whatever you want, but I do recommend using either ball lids, or there you go, Kerr lids. Again, I still have them. I've used the off-brand ones. I can't talk. I've used the off-brand ones that you can get from Amazon, whatever. I don't find that they seal as well. I have several jars when I use those that don't seal, and I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's me because I do the same thing every time, or if it's the lids, because I rarely have an issue with the actual brand name lids. Another thing you don't want to do, I would tell you can do whatever you want, which I mean you can, it's your own kitchen, you can do whatever you want. Never reuse your lids. If you have processed them, whether that be pressure can or water bath can, and you have processed the lids, and then, you know, you open it later, you use whatever, get rid of that lid. Don't use it again, because the seal has already been messed up. So that's just me. Again, you can do whatever you want in your own kitchen, but my personal advice for people just starting out to water bath can, don't do that. Let's see, what else do you need? This is a recommendation. This is honestly just about it. This is all you really need. You don't need this, what I'm about to show you. You need this, something in there, these, which, you know what, I will be honest with you. When I first started canning, I didn't even have these. I used tongs. I literally would just like reach in there with tongs, and it worked. Not well, but it worked. So if you don't even want these, you can go ahead and try to use tongs. Tongs didn't last long because I burned myself, but it worked. It worked. Again, so you need this, some sort of funnel that can fit into wide mouth or regular mouth jars. Again, regular ball or Kerr jars. Again, you can use whatever you want. I don't take risks anymore because when I'm processing things, it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. And I just don't want busted stuff in here because then everything is just like half ruined because there's glass and just mess and all the things. So that's what you need. This is a recommendation that I have. It's the Ball Blue Book. And it tells you everything you need to know about canning, water bath canning and pressure canning. I do pressure can, but I don't consider myself at all an expert on it. I know how, I do it. I've got an all-American pressure canner that I use. I do it outside. I don't trust it in here. I'm sure you can. I know you can, but I have trust issues. So I pressure can outside, but wouldn't call myself an expert on it. So I probably will never make a video. I can't say never, but in the future, maybe. But in the near future, I won't make a video on it. But this tells you how to water bath can properly, how to pressure can properly. It has tons and tons of recipes in it. Anything you could probably look for, anything that you can safely can, is in here. I was just looking through it right before I started this. There's literally a recipe for pizza dough in it. You can't can the pizza dough. You can't can it. But you can use like your canned sauce. So they give you recipes for things that you can use with your canned goods. So I highly recommend this if you are new. I think I got it on Amazon. I think it was fairly cheap, but it is worth it. I do try my very best when I am canning to use only Ball approved recipes because I know that these have been tested and they're good and they're right. There are times when I don't, but I will say when I don't use fall approved recipes. It's more for like jams and jellies and sweet things, not things that you can actually like die from, if that makes sense. If there's things that you can like really get botulism from, I'm using the ball approved recipes. So that's another thing. If you're new to canning and you've got stuff that you want to can, use ball approved recipes, because botulism is real and we're not trying to die or kill other people around here. I mean, maybe we are, I don't know, but I'm not. So anyway, that is it. If you have any questions or if you have any suggestions for me, I'm not a complete expert. There might be something I'm missing, something you recommend that I have. Lay it on me. Put it in the comments. Tell me if I missed something. Tell me if I got something wrong. Tell me. I'm open to it. Don't even care. So the next recipe is going to be a recipe. Jonathan, my husband, his birthday is Monday. Y'all will see this on Saturday. His birthday is Monday, and every year he maybe not every year, but for a long time he's requested a Boston cream pie, and I have never made a Boston cream pie. So tomorrow I'm going to attempt to make a Boston cream pie, and that's going to be the video. That's going to be the video. So if you all want to come back for that one, be here on Tuesday. Y'all can wish Jonathan a happy birthday in the comments if you want. I'm not going to tell you how old he is. But yeah, y'all can wish him a happy birthday if you want. So that will be my next video. And like I said, if I missed anything, if I got anything wrong, feel free, let me know. But do it nicely, please. Please be nice. It's easy to type behind a keyboard. But like your words actually like affect people. So anyways, with that being said, I will see you all in the next video. Bye!